In today's video, I'm going to talk about potentially life-saving information. This information can help you in a survival-like setting. This information can help you in a not very many funds in the bank account situation. This information can help you if you are unwilling to take a particular mark that is going to come one of these days, or quite potentially, let's say your local grocery store says you have to have a particular doohickey to come and buy groceries. Let's say the supply chain crashes, something like that. This will be helpful information for you, or can be. Welcome to Built on Faith Homestead, or Leaving Egypt, depending on which video platform you're watching this on. If you're watching on YouTube, down below in the description box should be the link to our Rumble channel. I would encourage you to go check us out over there. My name is Justin. I live with my wife Melissa, and we've got 3 kids. Live in a tiny house. We do the best we can to serve the Lord and learn how to live a self-sustainable life as much as possible, as it is the life we feel as though God has called us into. Remember, I don't care how prepared you are, how good of a survivalist you are. I don't care if you know how to build an entire survival structure out of 3 toothpicks, some mud, and leaves, right? I don't care about that. If you don't know the Lord, ain't none of it going to do you a lick of good. If you are not saved and born again, if you are not following the Lord, if you do not know Jesus, none of it's going to do you any good.
I once was lost, oh, but now I am found. Was blind, but now I see.
So what are we talking about? We're talking about wild edibles, and we're talking about learning your immediate surroundings. So in today's video, what you're going to find is some local wild edibles that are growing right now in the middle of January in southern Missouri. And the reason why they're growing right now is because we've had a really weird winter, right? It's been like -30 wind chills all the way up to like pushing 70. And so, and like today, it's closer to that 70, right? I'm out here in a t-shirt and I'm plenty warm, especially standing in the sun. I'm built more like a polar bear, right? I like the cold. But anyhow, in today's video, we're gonna show you some of them wild edibles. And I'll try to show you the health benefits as well in today's video. Garlic grass. Garlic grass growing right here in southern Missouri right now, and I'll show you the health benefits of the garlic grass. It can reduce cholesterol, reduce inflammation in the body, and it can help prevent colds, coughs, and flus. It's a powerful antioxidant as well to help boost the immune system. Purple Dead Nettle. Here's some of the health benefits of purple dead nettle. It's a diuretic and all kinds of things. It is also anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and antifungal. Clover growing right now. Not much of it, but enough of it that you could begin to build some sustenance. Health benefits of clover. Improve bone health, reduce the risk of prostate cancer, and it can help with better blood flow, some research shows. Mullein. Fuzzy mullein. One of the big health benefits of mullein is it can help with mucus buildup in the chest or in the throat. It can help get rid of that. Also, though, I want you to understand your immediate surroundings. If wherever you live, whatever type of environment you live in, just begin to understand them. For us personally, right now we are on some family land, and I know in our immediate surroundings we have mulberry trees that we'll put on this spring. We've got a walnut tree or 2 that we can forage off of. We have brush piles that are around these hay fields, and fence lines that kind of grow up, and I know that those can hold wild game for us to potentially harvest, and I also know that there's deer running around and those kinds of things, right? All right, now that we've showed you some of them wild edibles, remember, this is not an identification video. This is a video to get you to thinking about the days ahead, your future, what you see in the food shortages, what you see in the supply chain issues, and what you know about biblical prophecy. Those all come together to tell you wait a minute, food may be very hard to come by one of these days. And the whole point of this video is just to get you to think about it just a little bit. We appreciate you guys watching. Once again, if you don't know the Lord, ain't none of this gonna matter no how, but we appreciate you. Let me say this. I always say that, right? If you don't know the Lord, ain't none of this gonna do you no good. Let me tell you this. It's what I truly believe. I truly believe that Jesus died on the cross for each and every one of us, for all of us, if we will just come to him. And here's what else I believe. I believe that God knows everything. I believe he knows everything from the past, from the present, and for the future. Which means whenever Jesus died on that cross, he knew who Justin would be. He knew the failures, he knew the mistakes, he knew the mess that I would make from time to time in my life. He knew all of that. Yet he was still willing to die for my sins, and not just mine, but yours also. So when I say, do you know, I mean, do you really know the Lord? Have you been saved? Do you know Jesus? Have you prayed and asked God into your life and trying to follow him to the best of your ability? Nobody's perfect. We're all going to fail. That's why we need the grace of Jesus Christ, because we're going to fail. But there's a difference between trying and failing and not trying at all. So are you trying to follow God? Are you trying to do the best that you can? If you don't truly know Jesus on a personal level, and if he doesn't know you, right? I never knew you is what he says in one part of the scripture, right? Depart from me, for I never knew you. If he doesn't know you, right? None of this is going to do you no good.
Catch you on the next video. Yeah.